It's another episode of the Peak Signing Agents podcast with me, your host, Derek Van Otten. And thank you for plugging into another episode. And thank you for trying to become a Peak Signing Agent. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving at the time of this recording. We just wrapped up Thanksgiving. So I hope you had a good time. I'm actually recording this on Black Friday because I had a 7 a.m. signing today. I know, super early. The sun was not up yet. I had to wake up at 5:30 because it was in another county. And they were so apologetic, the couple. They were like, I hope that's okay, because they're first-time home buyers and they wanted to do some Black Friday shopping. They were going to go to a couple local furniture stores to get everything ready for their new house that they are purchasing. So I said, hey, not a problem. I spent the whole Thanksgiving day just relaxing anyway, so why not? Let's take care of that. And so now I'm just waiting for FedEx and UPS to open so I can jump off all these documents that I have from the last couple days. So I figured, let's record. Let's get a new episode in, because I've been talking to you about, showing gratitude. And also last episode, we talked about holiday marketing and so forth. So I figured, let's follow up a little bit more with that as well. Let's talk about how often should you be following up after you've done the marketing. Because if you have been out there marketing, now you can be marketing to signing services. You can be marketing to title and escrow offices, mortgage offices, real estate offices. So when should you be following up? How often should you be following up? Let's talk about that in this episode. If you're out there marketing, how often should you be following up with them? Now, last episode and also in this episode, I will include my training on how I go out and I market, how I talk and how I train. When I did this for the loan signing system, I will put that in there. If you're not a student yet, you can click on my link to become a student. They are a sponsor of the podcast, so you can click on that and become a student. A lot of great information there, by the way. So let's get into it. How often should you market? Here's a simple answer. You ready? Here's a simple answer of how often should you be doing follow-up to your marketing. And the answer is this. It depends. It depends. Everyone is different, because here's what you want to do. You want to walk a fine line. You want to walk the fine line of, I want to show that I have grit, that I have tenacity, and I'm not a quitter. You also don't want to be annoying, okay? So you need to walk the fine line of determining, are you just showing your grit, or are you being a little annoying? Because you don't want to be either one, and everyone's threshold of that is different. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I have somebody, his name is Eric. In fact, I know him as Eric T. He sends me emails all the time about his availability. And I haven't sent him a signing yet, because I just have in his area, I don't believe I've had a signing. Now, I'm sure at some point he has sent me like an introduction email. Like, hi, my name is Eric, and this is where I'm from, and this is the areas I cover. But he just sends me emails like a few times a month. Just tell me his availability. Like, he just recently sent it to me saying, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to spend time with my family, and I'm going to be available Friday and Saturday. If you need my signing agent service, I'm here for you. And he just puts his name and his phone number, and I have no idea where he covers. I'm not looking up his area code. And so he has a good follow-up. I wouldn't say it's annoying. My scheduler might say it's a little annoying. I don't mind it myself, because I don't mind people's hustle. That's just me, though. But I don't know the area. I don't memorize this person. Like, I haven't sent a signing to you yet, and so I don't really know the area you're in, and you just put your name and phone number. I know I could look you up by your area code of the phone number, but I don't have anything in your area at the moment. I have no idea. So I like the idea of his follow-up, but the only tip I would give him is, hey, make sure you put your area of where you're serviced, though, because I'm not going to remember your name. I remember you, I just don't remember exactly the areas you covered. That's just an example. So if you're going to be out there following up with signing services, because again, some people don't want to go direct to a mortgage or title or escrow office, and I get that. You don't want to go direct to them, but you want to go direct with signing services. That's okay, because it's easier, in my opinion. I think a lot of people feel more comfortable going direct to signing services. They just don't want to do all the legwork to get a new client. But it's hard to say no. All right. When you have a direct client and they ask for your help, it's hard to say no. I think that's the biggest thing I hear from signing agents out there. It's hard to say no when you go direct. But if you go direct with signing service, it's easy to say, sorry, I'm not available at that time, or here is my availability. They can still give it to you, or they can just reach out for another notary. It's not a huge deal. For example, I have notaries that I prefer. If I reach out to them and they're not available, it's not a big deal. It's like, okay, hey, no problem. Just, you're my go-to first. If you're not available, I get it. It's not a big deal. I'll reach out to someone else. It's not a big deal. But I think for maybe some of the mortgage or escrow or title offices, you just feel it's harder to say no to, is what I'm understanding. And that's how I feel sometimes too. But anyway, if you're going to follow up with signing services, I think what this example I just gave you is a good example. Just say, hey, just so you know, I know it's Thanksgiving, but I'm available on Black Friday and Saturday and Sunday if you need me. Just know I'm out there, and feel free to reach out to me. Something small email like that, that's great. I service the whatever area. Make sure you include that. That's the only thing that this Eric individual is missing from his follow-up emails, is I don't know the area he's in. Because if he put that in there, when I get an order for that area, he might be the first one that comes to my mind. But I'm covering a whole country here, so I don't remember everybody in every little area. It's just hard sometimes. Now, let's just say you're out there marketing. You're out there marketing the title, escrow, mortgage offices, and now you're going to do some follow-up. So how often should you follow up? Because I've heard everyone's different. That's why I say it depends. The answer is it depends how often you should follow up. Every company is different. So here is my tip to you. When I'm marketing, it's usually comes from 3 areas. 3 things are happening is the reason I'm marketing. 1, I'm getting a referral. Someone has given me a referral, and that's more of a warm introduction because I'm not walking in cold. It's a little warm. Someone told me about someone else or another office. So that's one way I'm going in, because it's a warm introduction. I can just walk in and just say, hey, so-and-so told me to come out and reach out to you. Another reason is I'm going cold. Excuse me. I might be in an area and I got some time to kill, so I looked up some offices that are nearby. Or maybe when I was driving to an appointment, I passed by an office and I thought, oh, I'm gonna maybe swing by on my way when I'm done here. That's the second way. The third way is I am setting some time aside for marketing, and I plotted out an area, and I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna go visit, these 3 or 4 offices today. And so this is my plan today. I might go in with nothing, just some business cards, or I might go in with gift baskets or goodies or treats. Let's just say, for example, I'm going in with donuts. Why, you ask? Because I'm a donut connoisseur. Anyway, let's just say I go in that way. I go in with some donuts. I'm going in and I'm doing my sales. I'm doing my marketing. Again, if you want to know what I say and how I do everything, then I'll put the link into the marketing training that I did. So I'll put that link in the bottom of the description, so you can go to see the whole thing. I'm not gonna go over all that right now, but that'll be there for you. So I'm doing my marketing. I'm doing my sales pitch. I'm saying what I need to say, and I'm leaving some stuff behind. How I follow up, and again, this is if I'm bringing something or not, right? This is a cold marketing strategy, and now I'm doing the follow-up. My first follow-up is usually going to be an email the next day. So here's some tips. When you're out there marketing, collect business cards, okay? Collect those business cards, because sometimes they have the face, sometimes they don't. It's gonna have their email, it's gonna have their picture, it's gonna have their address, all of that's there. Their company on there, that's all there. And here's why. What I've done in the past, this is a learning experience. What I've done in the past is I'll go, again, maybe 4 or 5 companies in a day, and I'm meeting somebody. Oh, hi, Susan. Hi, Stacy. Hi, John. I'm meeting them. I'm talking with them. I'm making great eye contact, great conversation, shaking their hand, and then I leave. And again, I've collected maybe 1, 2, or 3 cards from every location, and now I have 15 cards in my hand. And I was sitting there talking with somebody. We had a great, me and John were having a great conversation. I said his name like 5 times, but since then, I met Stacy and Susan and Ricardo, and I said their names 5 times each, and I don't remember now. They all kind of mixed together, you know, because a little bit of nerves are in there. I was nervous, and I'm talking, and I'm saying hi to people, and I'm smiling, and I just forget. That's just me. So that's why it's nice that I have the business cards, because then I can associate that with them. Like, oh yeah, this was this office. I remember talking. Yep, I remember John now. Yep, I remember now. So it's nice to keep track of everyone I'm marketing to. So I keep the cards. And then also what I do with those cards, here's another little tip for you, is I go follow them on social media. From my personal account and then from my business account. Because I post different things, right? What I'm posting is not the same as what my business page is posting. I'm posting different things there. And I want to follow them on each page. I also want to like whatever they post from both pages, because now they're getting double the likes on it. Whether it's on Instagram or LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. That's where I go. I follow them. That way they see my post. I always try to post uplifting, positive, business, family-oriented stuff. That's all I usually like to post. And that way they say, oh, wow, Derek, he's a very positive, he's a very outgoing, he's a very ambitious, he's a very family-oriented person. I like him. I like what he's about. And so, and they like my stuff. I like their stuff. And we kind of, you know, we build a little of a relationship there. So anyway, I collect business cards so I remember who I spoke with, and so I can follow them on social media. And I follow their business, right? If they're a title office, a mortgage office, I'm following their stuff. And then here's some, oh my gosh, I'm giving you some good nuggets here. They'll post something. So for example, some of my title offices, they'll post a closing and they'll tag, because, you know, they take pictures, right? So someone just bought a first-time home buyer, they hold the sign up, they're underneath the logo, and who's all in the picture? It's the family, it's the signers, it's the real estate agent, it's the escrow agent, maybe the lender's there, and they'll tag them. And I look at those tags, and I follow those people too. So I'm following the business, I'm following the individuals, and I'm following the agents, I'm following everyone. Everyone in this industry, I'm going to be following them. All right? That's just a little extra tip I'm giving you guys. If you enjoy that tip, make sure you're giving me ratings on podcast platforms, subscribe, follow. Okay, please do that if you guys are enjoying these tips. Okay, and share. Please share. Okay. Anyway, back to the episode. All right. So I'm collecting business cards and I'm doing a follow-up. Usually the next day I'm going to send an email. That's just my first follow-up. First follow-up is, hi Susan. All right. First of all, let me go back to that. The subject line. The subject line is going to usually just going to say mobile notary, or Derek, comma, your mobile notary, the mobile notary. Again, I use that term. That's what they say. They probably have no idea what a signing agent is. All right. So I say mobile notary. Hi, I'm Derek. I'm a mobile notary. I own a mobile notary service. That's how I talk when I'm meeting with them. So in my subject line, I'm saying mobile notary, or Derek, the mobile notary. Or I've even said, hope you enjoyed the donuts. That's also been my subject line. Hope you enjoyed the donuts. Hope you enjoyed the gift basket. Hope you enjoyed maybe whatever you brought. If you went in there marketing with something. All right. I'll throw that in there. It kind of depends on the rapport I had with them, right? Kind of how we were, if we had a good, it just depends, right? You have to feel them out. So anyway, that's my subject line. And then in the body of the email, I'm just going to say, hi Susan, this is Derek, the mobile notary that popped in yesterday. I had a great time meeting with you and your staff in your office. It would be my honor. It would be my pleasure to service you and your clients with your mobile notary needs. That's how I talk. It would be my honor. It would be my pleasure. That's how I'm talking. To service. I am a service company. I'm here to serve you. I am in the service industry. Remember, that is what we do. That is the industry we're in. We are in the service industry. It would be my honor. It would be my pleasure to service you and your clients. Not you or your clients. Because it's not you or. I'm not notarizing documents for you, mortgage escrow officer. I'm not notarizing things for you. You've got plenty of notaries in your office to do that. I'm here for you and your clients. Your clients need the notary. Your clients need the mobile notary. That's what I'm here for. That's what you want to hire me for. I'm here to service you. This is how I speak in the emails. Okay? Short and sweet emails. Short and sweet. Because you are selling. You are in the marketing and selling mode right now. You do not want to be pushy. You do not want to be chasing money. You want to be servicing. That's how your email should come off. You're in the service industry. Hi, Susan. It was so great meeting you and your staff yesterday. I enjoyed coming into your office. It would be my pleasure to service you and your clients with any mobile notary needs you have. Here's my contact and email. Hope to hear from you soon. Derek. That's how I talk in the email. That's my follow-up email. Short and sweet. Okay? So that's my first follow-up. My first follow-up is the next day. That's my first follow-up. Or if I was there and maybe they were in a hurry and they just said, hey, Derek, it's great talking to you. I'd love to know more. Can you please send me an email? I'm just running to a closing right now, or I got to answer this email. I got to answer this phone call. I got to fight this fire right now. Can you just send me an email? Sure, I'll be happy to do that for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Leave, right? They're in a hurry. Don't stick around. In those cases, I'll send it that day. Maybe not 10 minutes from now. I don't want to look, too anxious. But maybe I'll finish what I'm doing. Maybe I'll send it a few hours from now. But yeah, I'll try to send that before they leave for the day. I'll try to send that if that situation comes in. This is why I bring this up also. I was just watching this video, and it was a salesperson that is going door to door selling pest control. And this was a video from a gentleman's doorbell camera. The salesperson was next door. No one answered. The gentleman was arriving home, walking to his door, and the salesperson saw him, walked over, it was next door, so he walked over. He said, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I do pest control, and who do you currently have doing your pest control? And the gentleman said, me, I do my own pest control. Oh, great. And so do you just use this or this? Yeah, hey man, I'm busy. I'm trying to get my house. Okay, yeah, great. So, do you, and the salesperson wouldn't stop. And the guys get mad, bro, I'm trying to get my house. I don't want you to see what I'm punching in the code to get into my house. I already told you I do it myself. I'm fine. Thank you. Bye. And the salesperson didn't stop. He said, okay, yeah, no problem. But by the way, and he just wouldn't stop. And the guy said, do you want to fight? Are you trying to fight me right now? Because I told you. And he starts swearing at him, right? And the guy's like, okay, well, have a good day. The salesperson is thinking they're being professional because they're being polite, right? They're saying things like, oh, have a nice day. Oh, by the way, you're being casual, the salesperson was, but also you're crossing lines, right? I don't mind someone's hustle. I don't mind someone doing sales. I don't mind it at all, but I do mind invading on someone's privacy or just being too much. And that's what I'm trying to talk to you guys here about. You don't want to be too much. You need to also learn how to read a room. So my next follow-up might be in person. My first follow-up is an email within 24 hours. That's my first follow-up. My second follow-up is going to be a pop-by, a pop-in, stop-by, whatever you want to call it. I call it a pop-by. So I'm in the area maybe, or I'm going to make myself in the area. And I might just pop in and just say, hi, hey, Susan, it's me, Derek again. I was just in the area. I was just dropping off documents for another client. I just thought I'd just come in and say hi and just see how everything's going for you. And if there's anything I can do to help you and your clients at the moment. If not, not a big deal. So I do that. I do something simple, something casual. Here's the thing. I'm making it very casual, but also very professional. Okay, but I'm reading the room. I don't know where I got this name, Susan, right? If Susan is not looking at me, if she's looking at her screen, if she's looking at her phone, if she's looking at other coworkers, catch the hint. She's not interested at the moment to talk to me. She might be busy at the moment. It doesn't mean she doesn't want to ever talk to me again. It just means now's not the time, Derek. Now's the time to shut up and say bye. Okay? Sometimes you have to say, all right, well, I'm here if you need me. You've got my card. Take care. And leave. They'll appreciate that. They'll appreciate the fact that you followed up. They'll appreciate the fact that you're a business person. They'll appreciate the fact that you read that they're busy. Now's not the time. Now's the time to leave. Okay? But there might be times where they just want to chit-chat with you. Like, okay, great, yeah. So what areas do you cover? What's your fees? They might, they'll keep talking to you. So, read the room. Know how to read a room. If they are not looking at you, if their body language, their arms are crossed, they're closed off to you, keep it short and simple. Read the room. Read the person. Okay, that's just something you have to learn how to do as well. If they are talking, they're asking you questions, keep your answers simple. Keep your answers simple. What's your fee? Well, these are my fees. Keep it simple. What areas do you cover? I cover these counties, or within an hour, within 2-hour drive. Whatever it is, keep your answers simple. Don't break things down, make it difficult. They're gonna space you out. They are busy. They don't have time to just sit there and listen to all your answers, okay? So keep it simple, keep it sweet. That's what I'm trying to give you tips on, all right? Hope this makes sense. So learn how to read the room. Now, if they're asking you questions, why should I hire you? Or tell me a little bit about yourself. Also, keep those short and sweet. No one wants to hear you talking for 5 to 10 minutes straight, bragging about yourself, how good a service you do, how you never make mistakes, how you're always on time, you'll always drop it off, you'll be 24 hours for them. You can say all these things in very short, simple answers, okay? If you're taking 5 to 10 minutes, no one wants to hear about you for 5 or 10 minutes except your mom, okay? I'm sorry. No one cares about you. I'm sorry. If I'm bursting your bubble, I apologize. But guess what? Nobody cares about you. And I don't mean that. Okay, I care about you. But no one wants to hear someone bragging for 5 or 10 minutes straight. No one. You don't want to hear someone else bragging about themselves for 5 or 10 minutes straight. No one wants to hear about you bragging about yourself besides yourself and your mom. Everyone loves talking about themselves, but you just need to learn how to shut up. Okay, keep it short and sweet. I'm not trying to be rude, okay, you guys? I'm trying to help you out by getting this point across. No one wants to hear you bragging. No one wants an email of you bragging. No one wants a 3-paragraph email about how great you are. No one wants it, okay? Nobody wants it. They want to know what you can do for them and what you can do for them and their clients. That's what they want to know. Keep your answers simple and sweet. That's what I'm trying to get to, okay? in a candor, with my candor, I'm trying to tell you, keep it short and simple. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get to. So that's my follow-up. My follow-up is first within 24 hours an email. My next follow-up, there's not a really time frame. Maybe that week, depending when it was. Maybe within a couple weeks. Maybe within, so within a few days to a couple weeks, my next follow-up. I don't want to be forgotten about, but I don't want to be seeming pushy. You know what I mean? So that's my next follow-up. My next follow-up is probably within that week, just popping in. And then after that, it depends, right? It depends on the rapport. It depends on the energy, the synergy that everyone's has. If you are just not getting along with someone at the office, don't follow up. If you feel like, hey, there's a potential here. There's a potential they're going to be my client. There's a potential we're going to be friends. Follow up more often. Follow up another week later. And then maybe keep progressing the length further. Maybe follow up a month later then. Maybe your 3rd or 4th follow-up is maybe a month later. Hey, I know it's getting close to month end. Just want you to know, if you get real slammed, if you get real busy, I'm here for you. Okay, I just want you to know that. All right, take off. I'm going to take off. I know you're busy. Have a great rest of your day. Maybe that's like my 4th follow-up, my 3rd follow-up. It's kind of like that. Hey, I know we're getting close to the month end. I know you're busy. I just want you to know I'm here for you. I'm an extension of you. If you can't take it on, all on, I got your back, okay? I'm on your side. I'll help you take care. I'll take care of those clients for you. You don't need to worry. You don't need to stress out. I'm here. Okay, take care. Bye. That's kind of how my follow-up goes. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have more questions about it, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you because you are a peak signing agent. You're listening or watching this podcast. You are great. You're going to create a great business. I'm cheering for you. Talk to you in the next episode. Bye.